Hello and welcome back to the most amazing channel on the internet. I'm your host Rebecca Felgate, and today I am talking all about the top 10 scary McDonald's urban legends. Do you guys love fast food? I'm not sure you will after this video, as some of these legends will haunt you for hours, if not forever. Before we take a big old bite into this list, I want you to let me know what your favourite thing to order from McDonald's is. Let me know in the comment section down below. I for one love an egg and feta breakfast wrap. Yum. Coming in at number 10, one McDonald's store is entirely run by robots. Has the AI takeover begun? Good question. The rumour has it that McDonald's are slowly replacing their staff with robots and have started by trialling it at a number of restaurants in the southern states of America. The reasoning behind what are being dubbed as McRobots is that McDonald's doesn't want to pay its staff a living wage and instead would rather invest its money on a robot force that would be cheaper in the long run. It seems that this urban legend can trace its origin back to May 2015 when a fake news article was published on the website News Examiner. Now, this website claimed that a store in Phoenix, Arizona had replaced staff with robots. Snopes debunked it, but it hasn't stopped people believing that McRobots are out in full force. Coming in at number 9, McDonald's brainwashes kids. There might actually be something to this. Urban legend has it that McDonald's has some kind of sneaky way of brainwashing kids, and to be honest, it isn't the most unlikely thing. A 1996 survey of American school children found that 96% of them could identify Ronald McDonald. That was 20 years ago. I bet every child could recognize the golden arches today. According to Time magazine, in 2013, 40% of parents reported that their child asked to go to McDonald's at least once a week. How are they doing this? Apparently McDonald's are brainwashing kids by very targeted marketing. McDonald's latest way to brainwash kids of America has allegedly been showing them a documentary called 540 Meals. Now, this is a movie produced by the fast food giants about a high school teacher losing weight by eating only McDonald's food. Coming in at number 8, we have the story of the McDonald's built on the ancient burial ground. Legend has it that a McDonald's in Rock Rim, Colorado Springs is built on an ancient burial ground. This is some poltergeist stuff right here. People just don't seem to have learned not to build things on ancient burial grounds. Honestly, it's always asking for trouble. This store in question has been haunted by a very angry looking Native American man with a quote-unquote dour face. Apparently the disgruntled ghost turns on taps, jangles keys, and produces phantom screams. Locals say that the area was indeed an old Native American settlement and burial ground, however this is unsupported by any archaeological evidence. Coming in at number 7, it's a classic. Ronald McDonald is a member of the Illuminati. According to some conspiracists, Ronald McDonald started the killer clown craze. A blogger called Bruce started the rumor, saying that the clown is a subtle representation of Satan. Now, this was apparently designed by Illuminati McDonald's chiefs in order to appeal to children in order to make them more susceptible to notions of Satan and hell. According to Reddit user 911 Body Snatchers 322, there is some kind of strange weight to this rumor, this new urban legend. They say that clowns are used as a trigger in some kind of Illuminati mind control technique. Coming in at number 6, very worrying, McDonald's gets you pregnant. This is a weird urban legend for sure, but some people out there think that eating McDonald's fries after sex can get you pregnant. Apparently a whole host of women trying to conceive think that eating a large portions of McDonald's fries after sex will absolutely do the trick. Founder of UK website Channel Mum, Siobhan Freegard, spoke about the myth, saying that it's very popular among the surrogate community in the UK as a pregnancy and conception hack. She said, "We genuinely don't know why it has caught on and why it has to be McDonald's, not any other fast food chain. But is it actually false?" Laura Dixon from Essex had been trying to get pregnant for 10 years. Now, she puts the conception of her triplets down to McDonald's. Laura was previously a vegetarian, but as she was struggling to conceive even with IVF, doctors advised that she gets more protein. She then regularly started hitting up McDonald's stores, and eventually she did fall pregnant, craving the fast food more than ever. She put on 75 pounds in 35 weeks by eating 6 McDonald's meals a day. She then birthed her 3 kids, Mason, Max, and Mia, in 2012. Coming in at number 5, McDonald's burgers are made of earthworms. Now this rumour dates back to 1978 when people started referring to McDonald's burgers as McSquirmies. The rumour actually started about fast food chain Wendy's, and then they were perpetuated by false reports that actually there were undercover investigative journalists involved and they discovered that there were worms in the beef patties. In classic urban legend style, the rumours were then switched to focus on the biggest fast food chain in the biz. The rumour actually became so strong that sales were affected in the American South. McDonald's responded by denying that there were any protein additives, although they failed to mention the word worm. Getting even crazier at number 4, apparently there are cow eyeballs in McDonald's burgers. Since Wormgate in the 1970s, McDonald's has been quite vigilant on reiterating that they only use 100% beef, but are they cheating with the definition here? Sure, the burgers might be 100% cow, but are they using more of the cow than customers are comfortable with? One scary and very popular McDonald's urban legend is that fast food giants use eyeballs in their burgers. This doesn't seem to be in line with the United States Department of Agriculture though. They say that an all-animal byproducts and fillers need to be clearly labelled, so there isn't really any way that McDonald's could be doing this without labelling it. Coming into number 3, we have the urban legend of the haunted McDonald's bench. Legend has it that there is a haunted Ronald McDonald bench in Cuernavaca in Morelos, Mexico. It seems that one evening, 2 drunk guys were out and about and wanted to get some food after some solid drinking hours. It's a tale as old as time, right? Get drunk, need a burger. These guys got their burgers and they sat on a bench outside the restaurant munching away. When they finished, one of them thought that, you know what, they'd call it a night. One guy turned to the other and said, "I'm tired." Now it seems that this was the moment that the inanimate Ronald McDonald on the bench decided to pipe up. He turned his head, smiled and said, "I'm tired too." One of the guys had a heart attack because he was so scared and shocked. His friend rushed to get help. Now the guy survived but was in hospital for a long time. Apparently the whole thing was caught on CCTV, but McDonald's destroyed the footage and hushed up the incident. I for one do remain pretty skeptical. Coming in at number 2, there are knives and heroin needles in the ball pits. Some McDonald's restaurants come complete with a play area, and who doesn't love a good jungle gym, especially one with ball pits? The only thing is, ball pits are actually kind of gross if you think about them. Have you ever watched a kid play in a ball pit? Those little sods, like, they lick the balls, they wipe their snotty hands on them, it's all kinds of gross. Although another kid's saliva isn't the scariest thing found in a McDonald's ball pit, that is, if the urban legends are to be believed. It seems a child died in 1994 after playing in a ball pool. The urban legend has it that 3-year-old Kevin Archer was pricked by a hypodermic needle containing heroin as he dived in the sea of balls. A story circulated on the internet in 1999, apparently written by Kevin's mother, who said that her son died of a drug overdose. After his death, police allegedly removed all of the balls from the pit, and what they found was disgraceful. Apparently the balls only get taken out and cleaned once a month, and in this pit in Sugarland, Texas, authorities found rotten food, feces, diapers, half-eaten candy, knives and needles. Kevin's mother signed off the message by saying that readers should check the October 10th, 94 issue of the Houston Chronicle, although of course there is no such mention of the death. Finally at number 1, this is the scariest McDonald urban legends that I have ever heard of. Coming into number 1, there is a Mutant Meat Lab out there. In the early 2000s, rumours started flying around the internet that McDonald's meat was made from genetically modified cow mutants grown specifically to be burger food in a secret lab somewhere. The original source seems to be from a fake email uncovered in Brazil. The email said that people who had seen the creatures reared in the lab were absolutely horrified. They said that the mutants had no limbs, bones, horns or fur, that their heads were the size of baseballs, and that they were fed through tubes directly into their stomachs. The email also stated that those who eat this meat are at risk of catching a disease akin to AIDS and Alzheimer's. What on earth? So guys, that was the top 10 scary McDonald's urban legends. Which of these scared you the most? Do you think any of them are true? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if any of you guys want to connect with me on social media, my links are in the description box down below. Before I head out though, I'm gonna read you some comments from a recent video I did on the top 10 scary Disney urban legends. Reading the comments is kind of a new thing we have going on here to make you feel more involved, and also we love hearing from you, so we're gonna do it. You guys absolutely seem to love the Disney urban legends video. You guys are calling for more and we're giving them to you. James Harrington wrote, "My favourite Disney movie is a toss-up between Toy Story and Mary Poppins." Good choices, very different movies, but very, very good choices. I'd say mine's probably Beauty and the Beast, but these days, Star Wars. Pastel Blue is requesting Dutch urban legends, and I'm seeing a lot of you guys in the comment section requesting all kinds of different urban legends we are reading, and we want to do them. But Dutch urban legends, do you know any off the bat? Lexi Grounds wrote, I'm going to Disneyland soon, maybe California where Walt Disney's old studio is. Awesome, have an amazing time, I've been twice and it was cool. Derek Dude said, can you please do a meetup in the UK? I would love to be honest, both Danny and I are from the UK so it makes sense to go back home and meet some of you guys, and I know a lot of you are watching from the UK. Where should we do it though? Omar Al Farok Jafar wrote, hello people reading the comments. Hello people watching me read the comments. It's a time continuum. Finally, Josh Martinez wrote, hi Rebecca, it would be my dream for you to answer my question. I love you. You single? Of all the questions that you could ask me in the world, you choose that one, but yes, I am. So guys, thank you for watching this episode of Most Amazing Top 10. I'm your host, Rebecca Felgate. Once again, if you want to connect with me, my links are in the description box down below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a good thumbs up, share with a friend, and stay subscribed for more Most Amazing lists. I'll see you next time.